all that instinctively. But what we're really trying to figure out is when you're teaching someone.
You know, it's about angles. You start tracking where the shots will go mentally, depending on where the shooter is. Soon, patterns emerge, and you will notice them if you're looking for them.
Hey, Coach, what are some of the attributes you see in some of the best rebounders?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, aside from what I said, it's mostly effort. Every time a shot goes up, you have to box out. You got to be strong in your lower body, and you have to be willing to fight. Maybe take a few elbows along the way.
I don't know about all that. That's a lot of work for not that much glory, Coach. Hey, but coaches notice that kind of stuff. That's why we're talking to them. So if you're a kid just starting out, being a strong rebounder is a great way to make a team.
Yeah. Fans are fans. They like dunks and no-look.
Mama, there goes that miss. Someone might say you?
There he is, man. There's the legend.
It's the first game of the NBA Cup here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. And the Pistons looking to build on last season, Shams. What's the key for them this year?
Well, a big part of it was continuing to build on last season and bringing back some of their core. And we've seen how the right vets catalyze this young team. So getting those guys back in the mix, that was a big priority this summer, continuing to add shooting around Cade Cunningham.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duran together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Michael Porter out there with MP. And it's Wilson in at the 3. And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
I love what we've seen so far from MP in terms of his tenacity on the glass. Last game we did together, he was out there muscling his way into position, boxing out, anticipating, and securing the critical rebounds right from the tip through the final buzzer.
And time now to go courtside with Ali LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, MP is an elite rebounder, but he's going to be put to the test tonight. During shoot-around, he told me, I really have to bring it down low. I have a tall task. This should be a tough matchup on the glass. The battle of the boards could decide this one, guys.
Absolutely, Ali. Good call. MP will have his hands full for sure. Here's Keels following the score by Detroit. Such a wide-open look.
The floor-spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Pass to Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, But big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious, really an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest in the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Pass to Wilson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. And here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Ivy outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. For 3, Dimon can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you.
Now here's Ivy. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's MP. Outside for Porter. Pass to Thomas. Will it go? Good. And the assist goes to MP.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Cunningham with the ball. Still no points. Keels pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Left side Porter. Pass to Wilson. And here's MP. He's watched by Cunningham. Inside. Here's Dimon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that'll tie this game up.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas. Cooper Flag to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas Triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
From deep, MP knocks it down from distance. MP's got 6.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Harris. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Ivy, right side. Rebound Brooklyn. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Duren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Porter with a screen on Duren. MP, the pass to Porter. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Keels gets the bucket.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
On the wing, Porter. The three ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now here's Harris. No points so far, and it's Cunningham missing.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
MP, the pass to Wilson. Here's MP, covered by Duren. Here's Keels.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front, up by 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Johnson. He's out there with Williams. And it's Wolf in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jones, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player. But we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And here's LeVert. 11 points for him last game against Utah.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first turnover of the game.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Klintman. Ivy comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. MP against Thompson. MP, the pass to Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. There's the triple. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes it a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second-round potential picks.
Good point. That one falls.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Thompson against MP. Pass to Whitehead. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Keels. The three. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Whitehead. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." B.A., back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Johnson.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Thomas passes to Keels. Pass to Dimon. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Thomas. With 1 on the clock. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
Here's Harris. Back to Cunningham. To stop the run. Rebound Brooklyn. Keels has got 8 rebounds in the game.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Pass to Mann. From outside the arc. And MP with the 3. MP's got 28 points for the game.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Detroit calls timeout. For Brooklyn, Michael Porter comes in for Claxton, and Wilson is subbed in for Mann. Down low, here's Duren. Keels pulls it in. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Porter. Fires top of the key, and Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Thomas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Porter against Harris. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I gotta go. I gotta get to this news.
Man's got things to do. Always enlightening to hear from Shams. It's incredible some of the information he gathers.
It is very difficult reporting to do, and the reason why is you are constantly on the phone trying to earn the trust of your sources. And you have to be reliable and accountable for what you say. His job is not easy.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. MP against Duran. Pass to Dimon. Here's Thomas. Fades and shoots. And it's Harris with the rebound. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Keels misses. Thompson passes to Duran. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot.
Here's Dimon. MP outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. MP getting it done for the Nets. Training 5 threes in that quarter. 5. This guy's locked in. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Please direct your attention to the center court.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Detroit Pistons.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. We'd like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
Appreciate you joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He said there's a bit of weakness at the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. This is an unfortunate setback right at the beginning of the season and certainly not the start they were hoping for. Back to the table.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Harris. Great D that time from Porter.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Fires the three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Harris. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And here's Duren. 6 on the shot clock. The three is up. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he
gets you some!
Showing some power!
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside to end the drought. Keels pulls it in.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And he lobs it up top. And then Porter with the dunk.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Lets a floater go. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got 20 points.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
MP outside. Back to Thomas. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Thomas has got 10 points.
I just love the ball movement.
The Pistons have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Duren. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Now MP. Porter with a screen on Duren. MP, the pass to Porter. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Cunningham finds Ivy to the paint. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Harris on the wing. Out to Thompson. Ivy outside, looking to win the run. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, That's doing something special.
Claxton a screen on Cunningham. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Claxton throws it down.
I mean, this guy is as good a vertical threat at the rim as there is. Great finish by Nick Claxton.
Detroit is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Harris on the wing. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thomas outside. Pass to Dimon. Now here's MP. Porter from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Porter's got all 5 threes to go in. A remarkable start. Here's Duren. On the wing, Ivy. Thomas defends. Back to Ivy to end the run. Claxton with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep, MP. The offensive rebound. Thomas outside. Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Back to Duren. Chalk up 2 there. Duren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Pass to Keels. Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Right wing. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Keels has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a start, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Screen by Claxton. MP drives in. And Claxton throws it down.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Terrence Mann, also jump.